Brad has graciously volunteered to help us out here to do a little bit of thought field therapy, which was developed by Dr. Callahan. How you doing, Brad?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Tell me, is there any particular issue that you want to work on today?
Yeah, today we could work on flying, my anxiety I have with flying, or from claustrophobia.
And how long have you had that?
About 10 years.
Do me a favor, what I want you to do is just access that fear now. If you go ahead and visualize how it would be to get into a plane, and if you could rate somewhere between a 0 and 10 the level of distress you feel, with 10 being the greatest.
10.
Then open your eyes for me and we'll go ahead and start. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is the algorithm or series of tapping that Dr. Callahan uses for a simple phobia. And right now we're going to assume it's simple. If it was more complex, we would need to go further. So I'm going to ask you to, again, attend to the idea of getting on a plane. And if you could, tap right under your eye, right where the bone is. That's it. And about 5 to 7 times while you think of getting on a plane.
Okay.
Now, under the arm, right there should be a sore spot. And then right on the collarbone, which is the K27, and that's down a little bit and over towards your center.
Okay.
Right about there. And if you could tap about 5 to 7 times again. And take a nice deep breath. And Brad, initially you rated the distress at a 10. And you can open your eyes. Do me a favor and tell me if that is still at a 10 or if it's gone down some.
It's gone down some. I'd say I'm right about at a 7.
Very good. Now, if the SUDS level had only gone down 1 or not at all, we would assume that there was a paradoxical reversal and we would try to deal with that before we moved on, but luckily that's not an issue right now. The middle section of thought field therapy, or TFT, is the sandwich section, or the 9 gamut. Now with the 9 gamut, what you're wanting to do is make a fist with one of your hands.
Okay.
And right in the fleshy part, in between the ring finger and the little finger, you're going to be tapping that about 7 times.
Okay.
Now what I want you to do though is think about that issue.
Okay.
Okay? And have your eyes open for a moment and hit that 7 times if you would. A little bit closer to the knuckle, right in there, yeah. And look straight ahead. And then close your eyes, and again. And open your eyes, and again. And keeping your chin set, if you could look down to the left, and tap again. And again to the right, and keep thinking about flying. Now with the chin set, I want you to very slowly twirl your eyes completely in one direction in a circle. Good. And then in the other. And hum. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And hum. And now take a moment. Take a nice deep breath. I want you to think again about getting on a plane, and if you could give me a rating between 0 to 10.
I'd say it's probably down to about a 4.
So it went down more than 2. Again, we don't need to worry about any paradoxical reversal or psychoenergetic reversal, and we can finish this up with the algorithm again. So, under the eye, if you could visualize getting in a plane.
Okay.
Then under the arm, right at that sore spot. And then the collarbone again, down a little bit, and there. Take a nice deep breath. What I want you to do is visualize, again, getting on a plane, and from 0 to 10, where are you?
About a 0.
Very good. Brad, what we're going to do is the closing sequence for thought field therapy, or TFT, which is the ground to sky eye roll, which just tends to cement the gains that we got in the original procedure. Now, the way that you do this is to start tapping the gamut point nice and easily. Then what I want you to do without moving your chin is to breathe normally, close your eyes, then open your eyes, and without moving your chin, look down towards your feet. And then very slowly, 5 to 7 seconds, I want you to gradually move your eyeballs up into your eye sockets. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath and relax. And that completes it. Thank you.